So I haven't done this in any capacity in, oh my goodness, almost 3 years, right? So yeah, it feels good. It feels good. And they say, right, the only way to get back on the horse is to get back on the horse. So this is me doing that. I wrote this, oh my gosh, like 2 years ago for my grandfather. And I lost him a couple months ago. So I thought it was fitting to honor him with this. You can hear me okay? I do a lot of moving. If I get away, please steer me back, okay?
You're going to be great.
Thank you, thank you. A little girl about 6 years old walked the red dirt of Jamaica's roads, tossed stones, and waved at those who walked by. She knew not where the road would lead. She could turn around and spend the morning with Mommy, or she could go that way and spend the day with Papa. Papa was fun. He was maybe in his late 60s or 70s, but she saw her grandpa as a strong, gallant man. He was tall, and she loved looking up at him. Yeah, I'm gonna go spend the day with Papa. And if I spend the day with Papa, I can see Miss Tim. I can see Miss Tim in her shop. Miss Tim was Papa's second wife, and a very busy woman. The little girl admired that. Papa's first wife was the little girl's grandmother. She was in foreign. The little girl always heard people talk about foreign. She hoped she could go there one day. It was a land with 50 states or something like that. The girl didn't know what states were, but she said, it must be big to have 50 of them. So she made her way to Papa. She saw him outside of the shop. He was huddled around with all the men of the small town. There was Mas Calvin and all the other them. She didn't know their names, but she knew Mas Calvin because Mas Calvin, he stayed outside the front of the shop day and night. She thought to herself, does he have a home? He must have, because his clothes is always so fresh and clean. They sat there and they talked and joked, drinking Guinness, Heineken, and Red Stripe. She tiptoed over, trying not to call attention to herself. But Papa saw her. Vanessa! He screamed. So she ran to him. Oh, God. So she ran to him. She went over and started to join the conversation. Yeah, all right. Mr. Ayase. She didn't know what they were talking about. But he smiled down on her. And he gave her a Malta. It's not alcoholic. He did not want to encourage drinking, but he wanted her to know that no matter the situation, she need not feel out of place. And there she sat, right next to her Papa, until her mother came home. Thank you.